Hey guys, what's going on? It's Rick. I'm here with another pickup video. A very miscellaneous pickup video. So bear with me. It's going to be kind of wild. There's some RJ stuff in here. Some stuff I got from Dave, aka Cinema Sickness. Some stuff that was sent by a viewer to Dave for me. So all that will be included. I'm repping the Eagles stuff. It's Sunday when I'm recording this video. The Eagles had a big win today. They're now 7-1, which is awesome. Go Birds. So that's enough of that stuff. Let's get into what I picked up. So Friday night on the way home, we stopped at our local Goodwill, RJ and I, and he got a couple books, Junie B. Jones, and a joke book, which RJ loves these kind of joke books, and I love them too because they're like dad jokes at their finest. So. And then got one DVD, and it was more so for RJ than for me, and that's Adventure Time, Jake vs. Meow. So I don't really watch Adventure Time. RJ said he wanted it, so it was $1.97, so I grabbed it. It's in great condition. So that was it for the Goodwill. Saturday we did not do much hunting, or we didn't do any hunting. We met up with somebody who had a couple things off Facebook, and they were both Captain Underpants books that RJ wanted. So that was that. And then today, we met up with Dave early this morning and ended up pretty much hunting all day. You'll see, or you would have seen in Dave's video from today's October 29th. So by the time this comes out, it's probably going to be into November. But you'll see Dave, RJ, and I did all sorts of hunting. We went to an indoor flea market I'd never been to. We went up to the Allentown area, and yeah. So Dave had a bunch of stuff from me. The first thing was from viewer Mike, I believe, and that is a really cool Disney pin with Joy from Inside Out. Very cool. RJ and I don't have this one. I got to get a pin board because we have a bunch of lanyards that are filled. I'd like to get a pin board so we can display his pins and my pins because we all put them together. So very cool. Thank you, Mike. Very awesome. Then I got some stuff from Dave. I had picked up some stuff for him. He had picked up some stuff for me. I gave him some money too. So the first thing is a cool Animal House ornament. I believe it says Toga. Here, let's see. Hopefully it still works. There he is, John Belushi in all his finest. Let's see. It doesn't work, but hopefully it just needs a battery. That's a bummer. So I'll have to mess with that. I gotta change the battery. But I believe it says Toga. So very cool. I have a Back to the Future DeLorean ornament and some other ornaments that I have to find where they are. So yeah. And then I traded Dave a Goosebumps book that RJ already had for one he needed. So the Blob that Ate Everyone. I think RJ's down to like 10 or less Goosebumps books he needs. And you'll see he got a couple more today. And then Dave went ahead and picked up some stuff at Jake's last weekend for me. He grabbed, I think these totaled $7. I think two of them were $2 and one was $3. Brothers, great movie. Jake Gyllenhaal, Tobey Maguire, Natalie Portman. I couldn't think of who the female lead was, but very good movie. Something I haven't watched since I initially saw it, but I was very surprised when I checked it out and look forward to revisiting it. Stand By Me, classic. Stranger Things just dropped, and this reminds me, it's very Stranger Things, It-esque, if you will. Great cast. And then Harold and Kumar, Escape from Guantanamo Bay. I now, for some reason, just need Escape from White Castle. I thought I had it. Not Escape from White Castle. Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle. I have the Christmas, I have the Guantanamo Bay, but I do not have the first one. So I got to pick that up at some point. I'm sure I'll come across it. That's a fairly common title. And then when Dave did his friggin' ginormous hunting pickup video from Liberty Thrift, he grabbed a title that I asked him about because I saw it in one of his videos previously. And because everything was $1, I asked if he would pick it up for me, and he did. And that is August Rush. It's a movie I've been told I must see, especially with how much I like, Sing Street. I was told that I would love that movie. So today, like I said, was a very weird day. We were going to this new flea market that David been to. I had never been to, and they didn't really have a ton of stuff. Dave got some stuff for the store. I think he might have picked up one or two things for himself. I wasn't going to buy anything until I came across this. And as a wrestling fan, it was a very awesome find. As a CM Punk fan, it's an amazing find. I did some research before I bought it because, like I said, the price was kind of steep for a used DVD. I found out that this sells on eBay for like $30 to $50 used and like over $100 new. So I had to get it. I haven't watched a lot of his Ring of Honor stuff, so I'm really looking forward to checking this out. And that is CM Punk, the Second City Saint. It is a 2-disc Ring of Honor set. Like I said, it sells for a ton of money, but I'm a huge CM Punk fan. I paid $10 for this used, and normally that would be out of the question. But then I did some research of what it was and how much it was going for, and for $10, it was a great deal. It was marked 20, but the guy had half price off everything in his little stand, so I went ahead and grabbed it. That's the only thing I got. Then we ended up going to Second and Charles in Allentown, and as you saw in Dave's video, or maybe you didn't if you don't watch those, but a lady was getting out of her car with a bunch of bags and boxes when we got out of the car to go inside. And Dave asked her, he goes, "Would you mind if we looked at the stuff before you took it into the store?" And she said, "No, absolutely. Like, let's go out," because it was rainy. It was miserable. I don't know if you guys can hear the rain in the background. It's still raining. So she had a lot of martial arts movies, anime, which isn't really, I don't really watch that. I'm not into it. But she did have a couple cool titles. She had Keanu, Kung Fu Panda 3. She basically told Dave and I, like, just give us a price. And we're like, oh. So Dave came up with $20 because we got 10 movies, and she was pumped. So I paid $4 for the 2 of these. Dave got some ridiculous things that I'd never heard of, but he was really fired up about. So all in all, that was pretty cool. I didn't get anything in Second and Charles. They had a Blu-ray that I've been looking for a while. It's called the Raw After the Show Blu-ray. It's a wrestling Blu-ray, but it's $15 used. I wasn't going to pay it. I really want it, but I can't drop $15 on it. It's just, it's more than I like to spend on movies, honestly. And unless it's something special like a steelbook, I can't drop $15. And I know you guys are saying, well, you dropped 10 on a CM Punk DVD. Yeah, that sells for $40, $50. After the show, I could probably go online and get for $10. So I'll find it eventually. I just really want to check it out. It's stuff that happens after Raw goes out, off the air. So, but anyway, RJ had an awesome trip to Second and Charles. He got $5 from my aunt and uncle for Halloween, and they give him money because they know how much he loves books and how much he loves to read. So he was fired up because he got 2 more Goosebumps they needed. Return of the Mummy, Don't Go to Sleep. But the part that he was excited about, and I was excited about for him, was they had the last Diary of a Wimpy Kid book. So now, double down here, number 11, he now has the complete set. I think the 12th one is coming out around Christmas time. If I'm not mistaken, he might have already pre-ordered it for the book club in school. So I think he paid like $6 for the 3 books. I gave him the $1.50. So very awesome. He was super excited. Then in the same shopping center, Second and Charles, there was a Kmart, and they had all sorts of signs because they were going out of business. And Dave made a comment, and I made a comment that I don't think I had seen that many people at a Kmart in probably 20 years. It was mobbed. It was insane. I guess it was at the very tail end of the sale, and you'll see why I think that in a second. So we went back, and the electronics section was pretty much stripped, like bare. There were some Blu-rays. Some stuff was priced. Some stuff wasn't priced. It said 10% off on the sign, but when we checked out, that wasn't the case. And you'll see what I mean. I got John Wick Chapter 2, which I have John Wick 1. And then I got War for the Planet of the Apes, which had just came out. And they had Christmas stuff there. So I guess the store was just notified. And it's like a very rapid shutdown, if you will. I paid like $6.93 for the two of these. It was ridiculous. Like, after they rang us up, I was like, what? Like, the movies were priced. I think I figured it was going to be like $20 for the two of them. And I was okay paying that. I mean, it was a little more than I wanted to, but War for the Planet of the Apes had just come out, and I wanted to see it. And they rang them up, and John Wick rang up $2.25, and this rang up $4. So, like I said, though, they hardly had any other titles. They had, I think, a copy of Homecoming, but these were like buried in a pile of stuff. I grabbed them right away because I needed them, and I think Dave already has War for the Planet of the Apes, and John Wick I'm sure he already has. Like I said, I had the first one, so I was looking for the second one. So that was it, guys. That was my hunting day. It was a good day. I do have a bit of a headache, so if I'm mumbly or making weird faces, I have a really bad headache, and I'm going to take some medicine and lay down and get some sleep. So all in all, really cool day, some really cool finds. The lady who we met outside of Second and Charles was super awesome. She gave RJ this little like zombie toy. I forgot something. Before I forget, at Second and Charles, I did get something. I got the Baby Metal album, Metal Renaissance. It's in my car. We were listening to it on the way home, so that is not here. I did get something. It was like $3, brand new, factory sealed. But going back, the lady outside of Second Charles was super awesome. She gave RJ this like zombie pop figure kind of thing. And she has a storage unit. She supposedly is letting Dave and I meet her sometime in the very near future. And she has boxes of movies and toys and pop figures. So fingers crossed. It sounds very promising. I found a couple of cool titles. Dave found a bunch of cool stuff. So hopefully that works out. That's it though, guys, for tonight. Be sure to hit the like button down below. Be sure to hit the subscribe button. I'm going to keep producing new content for you guys to check out. Check out Letterboxd, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. All that can be found in the description box down below. And I'm off to bed, guys. So, until next time, who's down to movie?